Yo, what is going on, y'all? I'm Cavell Anderson, and we are back with another Veves Ecomi video. And the homie, the man himself, Trevor, has actually responded to my joke about Quidd. It looks like at least he has a sense of humor. At least everybody, a lot of people have a sense of humor. It looks like, and I think honestly, the only people who panic, the only people who worry, is the people who look at it like, oh, that could be serious competition. They have all these licenses. People who don't really understand. They just see 350 licenses and think that it's something big and don't understand that VV has exclusive rights to do a lot of the stuff that's their secret sauce. So, I mean, a lot of stuff that people are worried about can't happen. But, I mean, anyway, we're going to be checking out what Trevor has to say about it. And also, I'm going to be showing you all something. Also, before we get into what Trevor says, actually, because people are like, oh, no, Cavell, you're giving them way too much clout. Like, they could be a huge threat. Don't tell everybody about them. This video has 47 million views in 2018. This is the year run Mr. Beast went on advertising them. And let's hear.
You're gonna be downloading Quidd from the App Store, okay?
He spelled it wrong. It's 2D. We'll give him an A+ for effort, right, Quidd?
Timeout. Before we go any further, I need to tell you guys where all this money came from. The king has returned. Welcome home, Quidd, the app that has sponsored all these videos you see.
5 million views, 6 million views, 11 million views, 28 million views, 15 million views, 2 million views. Yeah, Cavell Anderson is definitely going to be what gives Quidd a career. Cavell is going to give Quidd a career.
On your screen, the app that has allowed me to change an insane amount of lives is back. Now, if you don't know what Quidd is, it's an app where you can collect rare cards and stickers, and because there's a limited amount, they have a little bit of value to them. But regardless, Naruto is my favorite show. I've seen all 500 episodes of Shippuden, and when I saw they added Naruto stickers and cards, I went insane and instantly collected them all. It is my favorite show. But if anime isn't your thing, they have cards and stickers for.
So, as you can see, Mr. Beast himself is promoting this. He's promoting this. And this video has 47 million views, and that didn't help Quidd. Quidd was promoted by the #1 YouTuber in the world. Now let's look at this that they tweeted out. Let's look at what Trevor thinks about this. Poorly done model does not capture the shape language of the IP. Model only has albedo texture, but no normal metallic or AO map. No lighting or shadows at all. Stiff animation doesn't loop. Has absolutely no sense of weight or character. I would consider this unshippable. So this is what they're advertising right now. This is what they're bringing attention to. Like, Quidd is literally bringing attention to this, and Trevor says that's unshippable. Now, if you know Trevor, he's from League of Legends. League of Legends has been around 10 years. So basically what he's saying is something 10 years ago, that wouldn't have made the cut 10 years ago, and they actually released that a few years ago. So, and then they're bringing it back right now. Honestly, I think a lot of people are really just uneducated on how far behind Quidd is. And people are saying, oh, competition is good and stuff like that. Competition can be good, but I still don't see any competition for VV. Competition can be good, competition can be dangerous, but there has to be competition for that to take place, for that to happen. And right now, there's no serious competition. What VV is trying to build is a universe. And that's what people don't understand about the price movement and things like that. They're not understanding, oh, why isn't VV doing what, or Omi doing what every other crypto is doing? VV is not designed like every other crypto, and people will not get this through their head. The price does not move until there's something on the platform to do. The only time the VV community is hyped is on drop days. And after drop days, more than likely after this drop day, people are going to buy it and start selling it, like undercutting the prices in the market. This is the stuff that we have investors doing. This is the type of childish and petty stuff that investors are doing out here, trying to bring VV down, not realizing that all these things that they're trying to sell for that price, the second that they advertise this to some DC fans, the second that they advertise this to the right people, they're just going to buy it all up, and then a few years down the line, sell it for way more. Then all these clowns out here losing their money is going to realize how much money they could have made if they weren't idiots. So, but this, like, certain things the staff teams just cannot say. Like, they're a professional business, and regardless of what people think, they're not targeting Quidd or anything. Quidd is literally going around harassing their YouTubers. They're harassing their YouTubers, harassing their community, following everybody, trying to bring attention to Quidd. They're doing anything that they can to bring attention to Quidd. And the only people who are fooled by this and would go over to Quidd is people like, I don't know, people who doing it for a joke, or people who are really uneducated. If you're that uneducated where you think Quidd is over Vivi, then you were going to leave at some point anyway when something else you don't understand came about. Instead of people getting educated, they want to, I don't want investors to leave. I don't care which one of these investors leave right now. Want to know who's not going to leave? The gamer playing Batman who comes to Quidd because they love Batman so much, and it's a new way for them to experience Batman within the Viviverse. That's who I care about. That's who I care about losing. Someone coming here strictly to make money by investing their money. As far as I'm concerned, like, you can leave all day long. We're exposable. We're expendable. Like, we can easily be replaced. All of us. What can't be replaced is the people who will literally use Vivi around the clock, who loves these releases, who loves everything. I mean, loves them so much that this is what they're going to do all day for their entertainment. That those are the people that we need. Those are the people who are going to boost the price, and those are the people who are going to take Vivi to the moon. So as far as investors and things getting upset and not understanding, not taking the time to educate themselves, the only person that really impacts is the investors. Like the investors who are uneducated. So I think that the community really needs to understand what differentiates Vivi and what's going to make it a big deal. Because honestly, let's say Quidd had the best quality models in the world. Let's say they had the best quality models in the world. They still cannot do with those models what Vivi could. And as we can see, Quidd does not have the best quality models in the world. Granted, some of their models are better than this, but still, Vivi is miles ahead. Vivi is lapping them still. So, and then Vivi is the only company with permission to do what they're doing in the way that they're doing it, like 3D NFTs and stuff like that. And I'm not too 100% sure on exactly the word and terminology of the licenses, which is why I'm not going to reveal anything that I shouldn't. But they have an exclusive license to have a certain style of NFT or a certain style of 3D model, and having it as an NFT. They have exclusivity with some parts of these licenses for Vivi. So I'm not exactly sure which parts in particular that is. But obviously, it's going to be the parts that's important to make sure Vivi is the only one who's doing what they're doing. So, yeah, that being said, man, it's very important for you to understand the difference in quality here, the difference in the fact that, this company has been promoted far more than Vivi, by the way. Far more than, you can take one of Mr. Beast's videos and it completely laps every single YouTuber in this community, the official page. Honestly, it probably laps all of their social media combined. All of their social media combined, one of Mr. Beast's videos completely just has given Quidd way more relevance than Vivi. And Quidd already has 1 million people. Quidd has 1 million people on their platform, and they're coming to a platform that is supposedly inferior, right? So I think people are so worried. People are saying, you don't have to bring a company down. What you don't realize is the Vivi community is responding. And it's not even the development team themselves. Like, Trevor did just point out his opinions on Quidd, but the Vivi community is not just sitting around thinking about Quidd. Like, they are coming at us. They're following us. They're stalking us. And then when we say something back, everybody get worried because they have big brands and their parent company has done NFTs before. Bro, if you scared just because their parent company has done an NFT before, like, get over it, bruh. So why the hell did you invest in Vivi? This is a licensing game. This is a licensing game and a marketing game. Look up who Alcon is. When it comes to I don't care about what NFT is. And when it comes to NFT, there's technology. So look up who Trevor is, if you're talking about NFT and technology. But Alcon, David Yu, they're kings in the licensing world. Literally, one of them is a Hall of Famer. Freaking Alcon is a Hall of Famer when it comes to licensing and marketing. Obviously, Mark is good enough to make Pokemon one of the biggest names in the world. Like, you want to talk about Alcon's ability to market? Let's talk about Hello Kitty. Let's talk about Pokemon. Let's talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's talk about Ninja Turtles. Let's talk about all these brands you have heard of before. That is what any company competing with Vivi is up against. The guy who, Hello Kitty, top grossing brands of all time. Pokemon. Hello. I don't know if y'all can see that. Yep. Pokemon. Hello Kitty. Let's see where it's at. So these two Alcon had the two highest grossing brands of all time in the history of the fucking world. The guy behind that is going to be the guy helping out with Vivi, the guy who's a part of Vivi. And we should be scared of somebody whose marketing strategy was get Mr. Beast and harass the Vivi community. This is what their marketing team is doing. Their marketing team strategy was just, let's just get Mr. Beast, and now let's just harass the Vivi community and try to trick idiots in that community into, like, what they're going to do, if anything, is get a bunch of uneducated people, but these people not taking the time to educate themselves on exactly what's going on. They were never going to succeed in investing anyway. They were never going to succeed. So many people say, oh, some people only look at the titles. That sounds like a personal problem to me. I best believe before I invest my money anywhere, I'm looking at more than a goddamn title. And if you're an investor not doing that, you're going to lose your money at some point regardless. So I'm not going to feel sympathy and change who I am in the content that I create my content for me. So I'm not going to do that just because you're going to do something stupid. It's like, what? So this is who people should be worried about. The guy who the biggest brands in the world, the guy who was involved in this. This is what Alcon was involved in, man. This Mario as well. This is what Alcon was involved in. I ain't looked at his resume in a while. I forgot what else he's involved in. I actually think it's like a few more. It could be some more up here towards the top too. But either way, the top grossing brands in the world, that's who Alcon is, man. So people are so concerned. People are so worried. You just need to educate yourself, man. Educate yourself. Really understand what's going on and learn how to take a joke. Learn how to take a joke. It's not that deep. It's not that serious. There's many points in time in history where, like, Burger King was taking shots at McDonald's back and forth and things like that. Bro, like, companies go at each other all the time. And these companies are not even going at each other. Quidd is just coming after Vivi. But if you're a Vivi investor, like, everyone in this community should know better. Everyone in this community should know better. This is a community full of investors. If you are investing your money and you don't do your due diligence, I don't feel sympathy for you. This field that we're all in right now, your investments, your money, your earnings, you putting your earnings towards something to boost your income. Do your due diligence. You should not be investing your money. You should not be doing that if you don't do your due diligence. And if you get turned off if you are the type of person that believes, oh, some people are going to not do their due diligence, why are you concerned with that? Do you realize how this platform is going to make its money? Any investor here right now is not needed for the grand scheme of this project. For what this project wants, for how this project is going to generate money, we are all not needed. And the sooner people start to realize this, the better off you'll be, and the more happy with your position in this project you'll be. But that's pretty much it, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. Be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Peace out, y'all.